welcome to the cottage. I am Babs with Cottage Rogue. This is my sixth floss tube, and I have a bunch of fun things today, including a finished object. So I am so excited. But first, let's go ahead and go through days 8 through 14, which today is December 14th, of our 2024 Advent Calendar by Night Stalker. And I am so excited. I got some really fun things. The first one is for day 8. Day 8 got this cute little stress ball. It says, "Yes, I can do it." By the way, this was so hard for me to get out. If you've been watching my shorts as I open these every day, yeah, you will see that I had quite the time. So, but I did it as it said I could. Yay! And day 9 though was floss. It's floss has been coming in these brown paper bags, which has been really fun. And I ended up with poinsettia right here. Oh, isn't it just absolutely gorgeous? I love the huge variations of color. There's actually some greens and reds and a lot of pinks in this, and I think it is so beautiful. I can't wait to get started using some of these, but I want to wait till I have them all, and then maybe use them in some of the holiday patterns that I have right now. So we will see. Now, oh wait, hold on, that was 9. So day 10 was kind of fun, and I dropped part of it, and I'll have to get that later, the keychain part. But day 10 is a little sweater. Oh gosh, what are these called? Jewelry things that you stick on, and you have like this thing and glue, and the name escapes me. I knew what it was when I opened this at the time, I swear, but the name escapes me. So, but it's just really, really fun. Diamond painting, that's what it is. Yes, diamond painting. So this cute little sweater, diamond painting. It has like a gingerbread on it and a candy cane, and it is so cute. It is so cute. So I'll probably end up doing this on Christmas or Christmas Eve because it's fun. It's super fun. Day 11 here was another floss. This one is called Burberries right here. You can see this absolutely gorgeous blue and with a little bit, a spattering of pink in there, which is super cute and fun. So I would still use this for like maybe some snow. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, I'm gonna let that ruminate a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I know what I'm gonna use that one for. And then day 12 is in another one of these, which I've learned could be like a needle minder, it could be a threader, or a random stress ball. And this one is actually 2 of the 3. So we have, this is a threader. And it's a little cute stocking threader, and I didn't realize at the time when I did my short that it's also a needle minder. So I think this is fantastic. It's super cute. It's a little sparkly. I don't know if you could, oh yeah, you can kind of sort of see it. It's very subtle. I think it's so adorable. I can't wait to use some of these. They're so cute. And then day 13, and we have another brown paper bag. We have mistletoe. Look at this. You got these beautiful browns. There's some reds in there. There's some greens. And there's especially some red up here, you can tell. Oh, it's fantastic. I love this. This is totally like a thumbnail to me. It's my vibe. It's my vibe. So got some lovely 3 flosses, and then today's on the 14th actually came in this big old bag here, day 14, and it is a pattern. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So it is the I'll Be Home 2020 by Wild Violet Cross Stitch. So I'll be home for Christmas. I love that it's a snow globe. So cute. Absolutely adorable. And it would be really easy, like, in here is the date. It'd be pretty easy to switch that out with a different year right there. So I didn't realize I'd be getting potential for patterns in this. So I love it. It's so cute. I'm all about the patterns. And this one looks like it's going to be a fairly decently quick stitch, which I love. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the not quick stitches too, but you gotta have both. There's gotta be balance, right? So currently, those are all of the advents that I have, 8 through 14. So we have 10 more days till Christmas. Oh my gosh. That's really crazy to think about. And as I've been doing the Advent box, I've been seeing the number of packages dwindle, but it's still just registered that next week is the last full week of work before the holidays. And so this is really exciting. And I'm have 3 Christmases this year. I've got one with my in-laws, one with my parents, and one with the hubs. So it's gonna be so great. I am very excited about it. But I did mention earlier that I have a finish. And yes, my finish is for Tentmaker Smalls, September by Carolyn Manning Designs. It is so cute. Okay, so this is what this looks like. And I feel that these colors are so much more vibrant. And look at this. Just stop, right? Stop. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love this. The colors are so vibrant. The orange is really that orange. And it's so beautiful. I think it looks like a barn quilt, a very fancy barn quilt. But that's part of the reason why I chose this, that and the color scheme as well. This is definitely full coverage. There's 4,225 stitches. And yes, I have that memorized now. I did this using the Called For DMC floss, 2/1 full cross on, this is a white-ish background, but you're not going to be able to see it. I'm going to frame this, and this is 4x4, so I'm going to put this in a 4x4 frame, and which I already have. I just got to figure out how to do it, and I'm excited. This is going to be so good. I'll put you away, and I will bring you back out when I fully FFO you. But that is not right now. Now, the rest of my time, I have till the 27th to finish up what I'm working on now. And I'll insert a picture here of what I'm working on. This is Art Nouveau Train by Stitching Land. And I am 44% and some change done. There are a lot more stitches on this than I realized. There's almost 18,000 stitches. There's 17,700, I believe. So yeah, I can say I reached a huge milestone, and here we are. I finished all of the stitches within this little section, and this blue here, oh, I finished that today, and it is gorgeous. I love it. And then right now I'm working on the lighter of the greens. So what I'm doing is for this one, I'm kind of sort of doing it by color. As long as I can reach where all the colors are, like this one, this color, this blue, still has 36 more stitches to do, but they're like up here, and I'm not counting that far. I'm going to wait until I have some structure to go off of. But if I do this green will actually, they're the stems of the plants, so it'll come up all the way here, all through these plants, and then down over here as well. And it's pretty much down here is like a stitch or two from the border. This is a full coverage piece, and it's round, and I love it. I think it's so cool, and the person who's going to get this is going to be just probably amazed and appreciative. And yeah, so this is one of the 9 that I made this year, and well, am making for this one. This is my last one. So all of my other holiday projects, the Lit by the Artsy Housewife that I'd started, and the Barbara Anna Designs Christmas, Infinite Christmas that I had started, they're all getting put on hold because I have to finish this, or at least get close. I want to finish this in December if it all else fails. But I want to get as much of it done as possible prior to when I meet my family for Christmas, which thankfully is actually like after the actual Christmas day. So I have a few extra days. I have, after today, I have 13 more. So I have to do approximately 650 to 700 stitches a day on average. Don't know if I can do that. I usually do about 300 a day if I focus on it. But that, granted, that is if I don't do any in the morning and if I don't do any at lunch. So I may have to make some changes, and I may have to start streaming it too. We'll see, because I do stream once a week on my gaming channel. They may just have to see me stitch for a while, and we just may have to do it just chatting. So I don't know if you want to check me out. It's Sassy Rogue 483 on Twitch. And yeah, but anyway, so that's what I'm working at, and that's the piece that you're going to see the progress most of. However, I still have more things to talk about because I have other stitchy related news. What I'm going to do is put this back in my wonderful project bag so that way I can clear up some room so I can talk about some of the other things that I have, because I have just officially, so y'all know that I'm working on the Hate Stitch Along, and I plan to be stitching Descants. I was saying it incorrectly. I thought it was Descents. It's not. It's Descants, which is beautiful and ethereal, and it's like the, I think vocal performer, and you have that like aria that is just this beautiful high notes, all just lingering over the melody and the supporting structure and the bass of the music. And so Descants, it's, yeah, that fairy on the top, or I'm calling her a fairy, is what I would imagine to be like the Descant to whatever the real world is. I don't know. Anyways, it's very ethereal, and I imagine Descants in general are kind of ethereal in music, so that's the connection I'm making. But anyway, it's Descants by Stephanie Pui-Mun Law, of course charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And I've, purchased the chart. Can no longer purchase the Hade SAL 2025 anymore. That was officially over as of yesterday, I believe. And, where I'm in the Facebook group and all that, I have my number of stitches and I have my floss list now. I just need to purchase the fabric for it, which I'm going to do gridded fabric. I've never done gridded fabric. I plan to do 10 stitch, which I also have never done. So I'm thinking a 25 count grid. And then I have to do the math to see how big it's going to be, because I really don't know. And then starting on January 1st, that's when I'm going to start this project. And I'm very excited for it. And I'll actually start at the corner, whichever corner they give me. That's where I'm going to start, on the full page. The goal is to make 6 full pages by the end of the year. And if I could get the whole chart, well, if I could get it done, I will do that. We'll have to see, though. We'll just have to see. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about the Jingle Ball. That was last weekend, over the 6th through the 8th. Now, with the way that my weekend had panned out, I was actually super busy. Although the weekend did clear out a little bit, so my Sunday wasn't that busy at all. So I was able to participate more than I originally had anticipated, which was good news. There were a lot of things going on. I actually wrote some of it down. There were classes, which I did not partake in the classes because, again, I thought I would be busier than what I was. Oh, and actually, one of the reasons why I was busy, retconning back here to that Friday night, I went and I saw Wicked with my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and my husband and myself. And it was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait for part 2. I'm so glad they did it in 2 parts. Because I love the music, and it's one of those where I'd never seen it. I never saw the Broadway show. I have read the book, which is totally different and not family friendly. And then I also had the soundtrack back when CDs were a thing. And so I would play that over and over and over on my car when I was going back and forth to college. And I had a CD player, which was huge because I also had a cassette player too. That should date me a little bit, right? But I love all the music there, so I actually knew the music and piece the story together from that, the reviews, and the book. So it was really fun to see the big screen interpretation of it, and I loved it. And also all the little like little Easter eggs in there. I won't say what they are. Let's just say I noticed those shoes and the color that they were. We're just gonna say that. But the Jingle Ball, it was fantastic. So there were classes, of course. And there's also, the meet and greets. There's the speed dating, which is a fun way to network. And I did partake in speed dating just a little bit. I was very nervous and shy to talk to random people online. I'm usually better than that. But it was a new thing. I didn't know how it worked, and it was actually structured so well. They did an excellent job. Those at Lindy Stitches who spearheaded the whole thing. Phenomenal. Thank you for doing that. It was a very fun event. But eventually I did kind of, get over myself and over my nervousness and stuff. And I did do the speed dating and for a little bit. And I spoke with someone from Tennessee in the Appalachia area, which was so fun. He was a delight to talk to. And I spoke with someone from Australia and then Texas and Arkansas as well. So it was really fun. I didn't get to do it a lot, um, but I enjoyed it. And there was also the stitchy rooms, which took me forever to find the Midwestern room. I don't know why, but I went in there and it was just so cool. And like everyone was my friend. It was so great and fun and calm and relaxing. And I loved it very much. And we had a pretty chill conversation. Um, there were also other events like in the main lobby area, and it was really similar to like one of the sci-fi fantasy conventions that I've been to, a couple of them that I've been to, where they'll have things going on in the ballroom or a costume contest, or then there's classes and meet and greets, which I also sat in on some of the meet and greets too. TinyModernist is at Satsuma Street, among others. So Heartstring Samplery, it's really really fun. Um, and one of my favorite like ballroom items was the stitching yoga. It was so fun because all the yoga moves are real yoga moves, but then they're all labeled differently, like searching for the needle. And of course, your arms are out, spread out. You're in child's pose. Spread your arms out and around in the carpet like you're looking for needles. And it was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. I also really enjoyed when Santa came and there was a Q&A session with Santa. And that was really really fun, and we got to learn about how he cares for his beard and other random things. So highly recommend the Jingle Ball. Considering that the cost was only $10, if you didn't go this year, for sure go next year, even if it's only for a couple hours. Check out the just what fun things they might happen to be having at the time you're able to go. And if there's nothing that you want to partake in, then just go in one of the stitchy rooms and chill out for a couple hours. Stitch, do some shopping. There were a lot of freebies. If you purchase like a chart, then or an item, then chances are there's at least one freebie in every single designer's section, which is fantastic. In fact, I kind of went on a spree. There was, including the freebies, I ended up with 3 patterns from TinyModernist, and one of those was a collab with Satsuma Street, which is so pretty. It's a tree. Lindy Stitches, I have 2, one of which was the 2024 Jingle Ball free ornament, which is also super cute. I had 4 from Hello from Liz Mathews and 5 from Heartstring Samplery. And some artists had or designers had more freebies than other designers. So, while it sounds like I purchased a lot, there were free items in there too. Also, this is fun, and this is a physical product that I have here. A couple of them. So I did go ahead and partake and purchase some of the exclusive Jingle Ball stickers because they are so cute and I love the vintage look. Absolutely love it. It's so good. So one of these is probably going to end up on my water bottle. along with some of my other ones that I have and a few more that I have to stick on. But I love these. I think they're so fun. The rest of these will probably end up on something stitchy related, which is great. There's also a save the date reminder for 2025 for the virtual events by Lindy Stitches right here. So you may want to pause and even see when the next Jingle Ball is going to be. I've never been to any of the other ones, and so I am very curious. So if I'm available those weekends, I do plan to partake. And also, every year, they have an exclusive Jingle Ball Baubles book right here that you can only get at the Jingle Ball. And so this is one of the patterns. And then the rest of them are on the back here. There is an exclusive design from each of the, well, maybe not exclusive, but there's a design from each of the designers that were there, all 12 of them. So this one's one, and then these are the other 11. And what got me to purchase this, other than the fact that this is exclusive to the Jingle Ball, is this pickle here in the middle, that is hilarious that they put the pickle in the middle. That is funny. GG on that. Whoever designed that, whoever designed this, great marketing. That's excellent. That is hilarious. And I love it. But yeah, this pickle is the reason. This is a Satsuma Street design, and there are beads and stuff in it. So I grew up in the Midwest, and we have a pickle ornament when I was growing up, except my mother had a golden pickle, which is harder to find. And whenever she would put on the tree, then whichever one of us kids, I have two brothers, whichever one of us found it, we would get an extra present. And which was usually an ornament that we would put on the tree. And that was, how we got so many ornaments. Then, when we grew up and we moved out, we ended up with those ornaments later on. So it's really fun. But there's some absolutely gorgeous ones here, and a wide variety as well. I love it. And of course, you got like a lot of backstitch right here. We got some specialty stitches in there too, like in the cardinal. There are some, I don't know what it's called. We have Santa riding a goose, the pickle, the bear, another Santa Claus, the stained glass window. I mean, there's so many. There's so many. And then of course we have the Nutcracker and the Noel. I love all of them in here. It is not often that I find a book where I love all of the patterns. So I'm so excited for this. And I have to get some green beads now because maybe if I finish my training early, I can do one of these, even if it's after Christmas, because it'd be so fun. It'd be so fun. But yeah, so Jingle Ball, this is a thing. And I loved it. I had so much fun. So much fun with that. All right, let me check here. Oh, I also have one thing that I meant to show you last time, but I forgot about it. I'm sorry. But my sister-in-law, as y'all know, I do some embroidery every once in a while, and my sister-in-law found this Christmas embroidery, which is a tree skirt, and I don't know if it's vintage or not, but it looks like it's been around a while. But this is from Jaylynn, and it is a white on white. You can cut. There we go. It's got little nutcrackers and drums and holly, and it does have all of the white fabric on it as well, and everything. And there is the pattern on there too. You can kind of see the pattern there. My question is what would happen if I dyed this? If I dyed it red, would the pattern go away? I mean, I could spot check it, and I think I would probably do that. But I'm very curious. Or maybe instead I should just dye the floss, still have it be a white tree skirt, and just dye the floss like bright red, or like some red, some green, because I think that would be super fun and super cute. I've never dyed anything before, so I don't know the logistics and how it would work. This is a hefty piece of fabric too. I don't know how much dye it would take, but I am willing to try. And so that way I can work on this before next Christmas because this is so cute and adorable. Looks like it was designed by Jean Fox. We got the Jaylynn brand. 1987. There we are. 1987. Yep, right there. Right there. So yeah, it is. I'm not going to say it's old because it's younger than me. So, but I love this. Thank you. So this was a really fun find that my sister-in-law found, and I am grateful that she decided to gift it to me. So thank you so much. And we'll go ahead and put that away. I'm sure you will see it again at some point. I suspect July, there'll be a lot of Christmas in July, along with the summery things too, like summer related things as well. So there's that. I did watch a lot of Flosstube, a lot of my usual suspects, but I did watch one new to me person as well called Lemonade Stitching. I watched her 2024 Flossmas Whip Parade, which was fun. And I really like her videos so far. So I am going to be putting her on my rotation as well. So that's super fun. But that is everything that I have for you today. I will come back later. We will work through our Advent. Make sure you check out my shorts if you want to see me open my little Advent days in real time. As I have a lot of fun with them. But other than that, thank you so much. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. And remember, my cottage is always open. Bye bye.